Hey everyone, this is my run on Divine Odin Shinryu. I'm a little bit slow on this run mainly because I actually wanted to complete this stage, the ticket mission, as well as the Dare to Defy before I did any of my video recordings, so it took a little bit of time to complete all three runs. In any case, this stage is also the first stage out of the Dare to Defy global exclusive series, and I really have to say there's no point to save your big guns for future stages because Divine Odin can be tricky if you decide to use more budget friendly units. So anyway, coming to this run, the party setup that I used is the standard Machina and Kam'lanaut combo with Penelo as the FR charger and a friend Garnet support. As always, I'll be including more details into the setup in the video description, so you can check there if you need more information. The start of the battle, I actually reset until Kam'lanaut went first, and that's really only so that I could allow him one turn to set up both the call abilities as well as his BT+. This time I decided to go for Kam'lanaut BT+ because Odin is pretty beefy. Odin has 110 million HP, so the BT+ aura from Kam'lanaut helps to improve Machina's damage as well during the BT mode. Beyond that, Machina will have second turn because Penelo is a naturally slow unit, so on Machina's turn, I had him use the Seed Rains base and LD call, both to charge the summon meter and to pull Penelo's turn, and then I end Machina's turn with his BT+. In any case, I speed up the video here considerably because Penelo's turn is basically just spamming S1 and S2. You don't need her EX or LD, her main role here is just to charge the summon and force meter until they are both at 100%. I gave Penelo the Seymour LD call as well, just to add a little bit more debuffs on Odin. If you don't have Seymour, really just use any LD call that adds good debuffs that increases HP damage done, and that should be enough. For reference, my Penelo is at force level 13. Once the force and summon meters are fully charged, you can then safely swap Penelo out for Garnet, and I had Garnet use BT+ on her first turn because that's a free turn and it wouldn't increase the turn count. So here the idea of popping summon is to allow me to complete my setup without further increasing the turn count, and also while keeping Odin's FR meter at the 25% mark so that it couldn't increase any longer. One note about the setup, you must complete setup and go into Machina's BT mode before Odin hits 79%, and there should be more than enough leeway because the first 20% is a lot of HP. But if you bring Odin to 79%, he will warp his turn and gets 3 instant turns, and likely someone will die from that onslaught. Right here, I did have to burn Garnet's additional ability, even though I'm already inside force time. It isn't ideal because her AA doesn't increase the FR bonus at all, but it's required here because my Machina only has 2 turns of Raines LD call aura remaining, and I'll be burning one of them for his LD, so I cannot allow him to have more than 2 turns before he starts his BT mode, or he will run out of Raines aura. Quick reference on Odin's HP, so I complete summon mode with Odin at 85%, and I will be starting Machina's BT mode at this health as well. Anyway, with that setup is complete. Once Odin reaches below 89%, he will get the yellow aura, and that gives everyone a minus 300% on their max brave stat, which really cripples your team, but it isn't too bad because you still would be able to retain some amount of brave, and you really only need to break Odin to remove this. So once Odin recovers his brave, then you can dispel the yellow aura. Lastly, for alternative to the call abilities, the Seed Rains call is mandatory. You may be able to do it without the Kurasame LD call, but you'll suffer a 20% penalty each turn to your force bonus. And lastly, if you don't have Machina built, another good option is to have Tidus instead with his BT plus. You just do the same thing, use Tidus BT plus at the start and go into his BT mode here. The good thing about Tidus is that he can re-break Odin once every 2 turns, so he can very easily dispel Odin's yellow aura. So that's some nice damage, even though it's only single target. For reference, Odin only has 110 million HP to begin with, so doing a 107 million BT mode is practically almost all of Odin's health. That's it for this run. As always, if you enjoy the content, do leave a like, comment or subscribe. It really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Shinryu fight. Bye!